And we're back with Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. We are moving on to our next world, Port Royal.
Royale. It means it's
Here
French.
we are, our very first live-action Kingdom Hearts world.
The first of many.
Wow! This place is
kinda different.
So yeah, almost entirely because this was the mid-2000s and Pirates of the Caribbean was new and was a really big deal for Disney, they decided that this would be a good world.
I will say that Kingdom Hearts, Pirates 1 was an excellent movie.
I think it's one of the finest action-adventure movies out there.
something's up.
Organization 13.
The franchise deteriorates over time, but the first one I think is excellent, smartly written.
Rampart.
Alright, so of course the very first thing we have to talk about in regards to Port Royal and Kingdom Hearts 2 is just how freaking out of place Sora, Donald, and Goofy are.
Imagine if they changed to look more fitting here, and they're all just very grizzled.
Yeah, so, and the thing is that it's not like they couldn't apply different textures or even just a filter over them, just make them look a little bit less cartoonish. A little bit darker, a little grittier. Like, they basically did that with Halloween Town in Kingdom Hearts 1.
You know what is an interesting thought? In a world, or a universe like Kingdom Hearts, you have, you know, the typical human variances of, like, facial features, skin colors, hair color, yada yada. But the idea that some humans evolved to look more anime-looking, and some humans evolved to look more like here, and some look more like Disney character, like humans. It's a weird thought. Oh, wow, Pete.
Treasury?
Yeah, look at them side by side.
Thanks to the curse put on it, we are neither among the living nor the dead.
I mean, it's pretty impressive, realistic work done on the human characters for PS2 in 2005, 2006.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, now I get what you were saying. Well, if you see two doofuses and a brat holding a keyblade, steer clear. They got a kind of magic that don't belong in this world, see? And nobody knows what it'll do to you.
Let's see if you can pick up the hints.
Showing what you really are. A match for Barbossa, you say?
What the magic is?
See there? I knew it.
Well, exactly what they're driving at with the talk of magic.
Who are you calling punks? It's Sora, Donald, and Goofy to you. And
Add
don't
another
you
to the
forget-
counter.
Yeah.
That we won't. And we'll engrave it on your tombstone, to be sure. Whoa, I like your style.
Honestly, it's a good line.
Half of you stay here and indulge these cullies. The rest, bring me that medallion. Aye!
Aw, we only get to stomp on a few of you?
I dare say
All right.
the humans in this look better than the humans in Infamous on the PlayStation 3.
Arguably, the fact that they can be a little more
It's no
stylized,
use.
yeah.
Can't beat them.
All right, so here's the gimmick in this world. The pirate enemies are invincible when out of the moonlight, but in the moonlight, when they turn into skeletons, you can hurt them.
Hey, watch out! They
Huh.
can see ya. Stay away from their magic. What for? Weren't you listening to me before?
Hey, Pete, thanks for the tip.
So what do you think that means?
Well, considering the Keyblade is light magic, and these guys are kind of like undead, that's the comparison I can think of.
I'm gonna stop you right there because you made the same mistake that I and many others did. They are referring to your magic like fire and blizzard. They do bonus damage and inflict status effects.
That's so stupid.
So, I mean, it's to make up for the fact that they're occasionally invincible, but yeah, that's what that whole thing of them banging on about magic means. Is it's a hint that, oh, you can hit them with magic attacks to do more damage.
Okay.
And like I said, status effects, you hit them with fire, they'll start jumping around, blizzard will freeze them, etc.
Because it's like, they have a kind of magic that doesn't belong in this world. It's like lightning and fire exist.
Yeah, so thank you for validating my experience with the game of also making the same wrong assumption I did and missing the fact that, oh, you're supposed to use magic against the pirates.
It's just, light holy magic versus, like, necromancy.
Sure. Yeah, it makes sense. But yeah, so as you can probably imagine, when it comes to censorship and my undoing of it with mods, this world got hit harder than anything else.
Oh.
So you may have noticed with those pirates there, they were wielding muskets, but they were fairly fancy, like they had like skulls on the end, trying to make them look less like realistic firearms. That's the uncensored version.
What's the censored version?
Crossbows.
Really?
But they still behave and sound like guns.
It's kind of like the invisible guns from Yu-Gi-Oh! On the 4Kids dub.
A little bit, yeah. It's rather silly.
Where are you taking me?
It's Elizabeth Swan. It's Orlando Bloom, right?
That is correct, yeah. I mean, that's the actor who portrayed him in the film.
We'll deal with them.
But I believe that there are no characters here in the game that are voiced by their film actor.
Oh, they didn't get,
No Johnny Depp, no Orlando Bloom, no Keira Knightley, no Jeffrey Rush.
Is Jeffrey Rush Barbossa?
Yep. So, yeah, Elizabeth is voiced by Eliza Jane Schneider. She has voiced Elizabeth in a couple of other video games. She does voice work for animation, but mostly video games. Not too many prominent roles that I could pick out. I don't know, there's probably someone out there who's yelling at me. It's like, she was this in this.
Ah. Were those reticules for the cannon, Heartless?
Yes. Alright, so Will here is voiced by Crispin Freeman. He replaces Orlando Bloom from the film, a prolific anime voice actor. He voiced Kyon in Haruhi Suzumiya, and a guy cosplaying as Kyon in Lucky Star. Togusa in Ghost in the Shell, Alucard in Hellsing and Hellsing Ultimate, Itachi Uchiha in Naruto, Jeremiah Gottwald in Code Geass, Orange, and Gyome Himejima in Demon Slayer. And I held off on bringing this up until earlier. Crispin Freeman also voices Setzer.
Oh, okay.
Alright, and then Barbossa is voiced by Brian George. He was Babu Bhatt of the Pakistani restaurant in Seinfeld and Raj's father on The Big Bang Theory.
You're a very bad man, Jerry. A bad man.
And he voiced Guru Patik in Avatar.
Ah, that's fun.
Alright, and we'll have to wait for that last actor. But for right now, yeah, got this little town area here. We don't spend too much time in Port Royal proper.
Yeah. It's weird to hear Pirates of the Caribbean music in a Kingdom Hearts game, but also, of all the places that feel like you're walking around Disneyland, this would be one of them because of...
New Orleans Square.
Yeah, New Orleans Square.
Yeah, and I mean, Pirates started as an adaptation of the Disney ride.
Oh yeah, you're right. That's funny how that works backwards. I would like to see them tackle something like Princess and the Frog in a Kingdom Hearts game. Could be fun.
It's very possible.
I mean, the Heartless...
Given lore, I would say that it's only a matter of time.
Because, like, you know, it's kind of perfect with the friends on the other side thing and whatnot.
Absolutely. And then, you know, another princess. So, it's funny you should mention the music. So, we're playing Final Mix, which has the remastered soundtrack, but the original PS2 release used the modified soundtrack. And the battle theme, which is, of course, he's a pirate, all that, the MIDI version is infamously crap. It is terrible, and there are mods that replace every song in the game with it.
And took her to their
That's
ship.
great.
Now they've sailed, and I'll never be able to find her.
Call the gummy
ship.
ships.
Oh yeah,
The Black Pearl.
we got a better look at Wisdom Form Sora here.
Best find yourself another girl, mate.
That's
You.
almost
What are you
okay.
doing about the Interceptor? She's off limits to civilians.
Ah, fortunate that I'm going to commandeer her then. She'll make a fine pirate ship.
A pirate?
Captain Jack Sparrow, if you please.
Now, in evaluating the facial animations and whatnot, do note that this is an upscaled version of the original game.
Do this, and
It
you'll
wouldn't
take
have looked
pay.
this crisp on PS2.
To win fair lady's heart alone.
I'm curious though, because this is a Japanese game. Do they redo the mouth
You can
flaps?
sail her all on
I
her own.
believe that they do for Kingdom Hearts, because it is such a major Western brand,
point there.
connected to Disney and all that.
Because I noticed Winnie the Pooh felt like he didn't match.
I think that they just weren't as careful with his lip flaps.
Captain Sparrow.
I don't know.
I'm Sora. This is Donald and Goofy.
Add another to the counter.
I'm Will Turner.
That will be short for William, I imagine. No doubt name for your father, eh?
Yes.
Well then, Mr. Turner, you get us ready to make way. I have some effects to liberate.
Aye, aye. But hurry.
Naturally.
Well, you're going along with this well.
You really want to be a pirate?
Of course not.
We have
Why
I mean, the Pirates movies are generally much more plot dense than a lot of the animated
Right.
films that we've been watching. Not to mention that a lot of those were 90 minutes. This was 2 hours.
Yeah.
So they have to condense a lot. Mm-hmm. All right, so Jack is voiced by James Arnold Taylor. He voiced Tidus in Final Fantasy X, but not Kingdom Hearts 1. He voiced Ratchet of Ratchet and Clank, and has voiced Obi-Wan in Clone Wars era material.
Oh.
Apparently, he had mold in his throat during the recording of this game, leading to a somewhat subpar Depp impression.
Oh.
Apparently, he never voices Jack Sparrow in anything again.
Oh. That sucks. I feel bad for the guy now.
I'm not sure if it was because of his performance in this game or other circumstances, but yeah.
Well, I hope it wasn't that. But mold in your throat? Gee, I've never even heard of such a thing.
But it does remind me of what happened with Virgil's voice acting in DMC3, where the actor had a cold.
Yeah.
And it gives him a certain nasally quality that he's never been able to perfectly replicate.
So,
And it was wonderful.
going all the way back to your talk of censorship, one thing I'm curious about is, of course, the Chinese version of some Kingdom Hearts games have some pretty infamous censorship with Winnie the Pooh. But I'm more curious about the depiction of skeletons in this game, because I'm pretty sure that culturally showing skeletons in games is like a big no-no.
Yeah, I do know that like the female Ghostbusters reboot wasn't shown in China specifically because it dealt with ghosts and whatnot.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they don't like
But
spooky things.
I don't know how the Chinese version handled this game.
Yeah. Because I don't think the Winnie the Pooh stuff censorship happened till 3.
You can release me. You have your trinket. I'm of no further value to you.
This is no trinket, Missy. This is cursed Aztec gold.
The implications
general
of
with
that
the
sentence.
pirate-
Two identical pieces.
Oh, yeah.
Delivered in a stone chest.
In general, I think that the actors do a pretty good job
I hardly
in
believe
here,
ghost
but
stories in
Jax
Captain
is a little
Barbossa.
off.
That's exactly what I thought. Buried on an island of dead, what cannot be found except for those who know where it is. Find it we did. There be the chest. Inside be the gold. And we took 'em all. We spent 'em and traded 'em and fritted 'em away on drink and food and pleasurable company.
Hooker reference.
The more we gave 'em away, the more we came to realize the drink would not satisfy, and food turned to ash in our mouths. We are cursed men, Miss Turner. Compelled by greed we were, but now we are consumed by it.
How very sad for you.
There is one way we can end our curse.
All the scattered pieces of the Aztec gold must be gathered and restored to the stone chest. And the blood of every soul who touched a piece of the treasure must be repaid.
I'd say that more of the game got through the censors than I would have expected.
We've searched every league of these waters, every town and village, preying on sailors and settlers alike. 881 pieces we found, but despaired of ever finding the last. All those years, you've been safe in your bed, reading your pirate stories, dreaming of adventures in the high seas. We've endured torments worse than death itself. But now, thanks to ye, we have the final piece at last. When this medallion is restored to the chest, we'll be free to roam the seas as men. No longer will we be ghosts.
I also think they did a good job expanding on this little monologue.
That's why there's no sense to be killing you. Yet.
Well, why did they need her blood?
Because she told them that she's the daughter of Bootstrap Bill.
Moonlight shows us
So she's got his blood.
really are.
Which isn't true, because Will Turner is the one.
And so
Right,
we
she lied.
cannot die. But neither are we dead. I've suffered too long. You'd best start believing in ghost stories, Miss Turner. For you see, tonight, you're in one.
That line doesn't land quite as well.
No.
He should have just said, "You're in one."
Yeah, I agree.
That said, it is kind of baller that they did this moment.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right. So let's see here. Real quick. So not only, last time in Atlantica, not only was there a full command menu, there were also Merman Sora Pain sprites. The way the music files are structured to allow for separate world and battle themes, how detailed the movement system is, despite barely being utilized, yeah, there were bigger plans for Atlantica at an earlier stage.
You ever been on a ship like this?
I think I have, even if it's just the whatever the ship it is at Disneyland that sails around. So I have been on a wooden ship like this. So we got that look at Wisdom Form before. So unlike all the other drive forms, Wisdom Form in the original PS2 release doesn't actually change the color of Sora's gloves. They stay black, whereas all the other ones change them to the color. 2.5, so PS3 and onwards, does make it so the gloves change to blue, but official merch, and even Sora's Smash Ultimate design, stick to the black gloves for Wisdom Form, I guess because that was the more iconic look that they had to go off of for so many years.
It's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Sure is nice we can buy stuff out on the high seas.
Yep. Ooh, so now, since I've leveled up, I can use Hungry materials, originally Serenity materials. You use one of those on a synthesis recipe you've already done, and it will upgrade it to a different one. So basically, each item in synthesis is a 2-for-1. So remember when you were talking earlier about there being an alternate design for Sora?
Yeah.
Check
Ooh.
it out. So this is a feature of the Refined mod, and the one that I was alluding to earlier. I really wanted to show off how awkward and out of place they are in the original release before shifting over to this.
Nice. This
so
looks
you can see
way
just
cooler.
how much better they fit in with everything. And the designs were not made up by the modders. They adapted them to the PS2, but yeah, they took them from somewhere else.
If I had to guess, because I've seen some clips of Kingdom Hearts 3, I'm pretty sure this is anachronistic in some ways.
We'll just jump ahead and say, yeah, we go back to the Caribbean in Kingdom Hearts 3, and they basically just took the designs that they had there and applied them here.
Yeah. Sorry if
So,
that's a
yeah.
big spoiler. It's just
Honestly, I'm thing I'm most concerned about is spoilers for you, so if you already knew.
I mean, yeah.
But yeah, so I think it works phenomenally well, and the modders did a great job.
Yeah. I'd like to see what fans have done for, like, adapting, like, Riku and Kairi for, like, different looks in the worlds similar to the treatment Sora gets.
There have been Halloween designs for them for a long time. I'm pretty sure that there are a lot of pirate designs now.
Mm-hmm. Sora is a weird lion.
Certainly, I'm sure that there's a lot of mermaid Kairis.
Oh, yeah. Ah, the compass.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, speaking of Atlantica, the 100 Acre Wood and Atlantica being worlds that are done in pieces every so often can make figuring out where to put them in the playthrough a little bit difficult to make sure that the parts aren't too absurdly long or short. So sometimes things can be timed a little weird. Like, for example, we did the gummy route for this one last part when normally I would do it at the start.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, a lot of Kingdom Hearts 2 does feel like a run back of Kingdom Hearts 1, having much more elaborate environment for worlds that were really restricted, like with Olympus Coliseum, adapting the story when it had to be heavily truncated, like in Atlantica, giving a full world to elements that had only a character or two involved, like Beast's Castle. They had the first game syndrome where a lot of stuff had to be left on the cutting room floor, and Kingdom Hearts 2 was their opportunity to fix that. Oh yeah, another one. Last part, I got the dodge slash ability from... actually, it was 2 parts ago. From preventing Pete from stealing the cornerstone on the steamboat. You'll notice I never equip dodge slash. Dodge slash is garbage. It's slow and static and whiffs a lot, so being able to not equip it and free up that AP gives you a little bit more wiggle room than the game is sort of expecting you to have. We get left behind on the ship while they have the adventure because that's what the plot says.
Well, Donald should feel at home considering he was in the Navy.
He fought in the war, didn't he?
He did. In fact, somebody had to declass it or get, I don't know, information on him from the Navy and had to get clearance or something, which is hilarious.
That's awesome. We need to pull the personnel files for Mr. Duck.
Because he was a certain high rank, I think. Somehow.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he got like an honorary rank. Now I'm just thinking about having to pull the personnel files for Captain Crunch.
Every last piece that went astray, we have returned, save for this. And now, the blood will be repaid to free us from this curse forever.
Alright, we're disobeying orders and going in because we're bored as crap.
Mutiny!
But yeah, and the modders also made sure to adapt these costumes for Sora to account for all of his drive forms.
Oh!
So,
I didn't think about that. How does that work?
and also, I planned, I mean, you can see Wisdom form right there, and I totally planned to bring that up at that exact moment, and that wasn't just fortuitous timing on my part.
Oh, so it's the same exact costume.
So it's got blue trim, the pants are more dark blue, and you can
Okay.
also see in the portrait at the bottom right there, he's got that symbol on the right side of his hat, well, his left. So yeah, that's more or less how Kingdom Hearts 3 handles things.
Blue.
Quick, they're after us.
So we didn't even get to see... Oh,
We'll
man.
hold them off. Give us a sign when the
We'll
ship's
get a
ready to sail.
flashback to how they escaped.
We'll light the signal fire.
So here we have the thing of different parts are lit up in Moonlight and other parts aren't, so we have to try to manage the pirates.
That's fun.
And this is why I really didn't like fighting the pirates on my first playthrough, first couple, is because when they go out of the Moonlight, you can't affect them at all. It's not just that they're invincible, you can't even hit them.
Dang.
And I found that really annoying.
True invincibility.
Yeah. But you know, you do learn how you can sort of aggro them into different places, and utilizing the magic to manage them, it's a lot less annoying, and it kind of becomes an interesting challenge. Sora blocking bullets with the Keyblade. And I think he does reflect them.
That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they've got some reaction commands, like back shuffle and...
Whoop.
Yeah, we just need to survive long enough.
The signal.
So what's the signal fire for?
It's Will and Elizabeth notifying them that they're ready to sail.
Oh.
They just need to hold off the pirates, although they're not in a particular hurry now.
Jack's not here. Oh, that means there's two Jacks.
The blood will be repaid to free us from
this
curse forever.
Jack Skellington.
No, not yet.
Yeah, we had Jack Skellington in KH1.
When it's of greatest profit to you?
May I ask you something? Have I ever given you reason not to trust me? Stay here and try not to do anything stupid.
Ooh. Okay.
No, he didn't say the line. I will be your leverage.
Huh.
Begun by blood.
He just sliced her hand open.
Undone.
So, in the English versions, the blood is removed from the medallion. So that's another thing I restored.
How would you know? If you're... I mean, shouldn't you step into the Moonlight, test it?
I mean, in the film, he shot a guy.
Oh, right.
But also, I mean, they imply that you can't feel anything,
Oh, that's
which
true.
actually makes them kind of like a nobody.
Huh.
Although in that movie, the one pirate also gets burned by having coals dropped on him, so who knows?
Yeah.
I consider that a mistake in the film.
Mm-hmm.
You there! The medallion! After them, you ingrates!
Hey, we've met those.
Yeah.
We fought Captain Hook.
Yeah, I
last
wouldn't
game.
trust Captain Hook either.
All right, well, got to get back to Port Royal, but we will see you next time on Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix.